All right, so tell us about your thoughts about cats.
There were some. There were many cats. There were many cat-like creatures that were happening. I don't even know if I'd call them cat-like, because
Can I just interject a prompt? Can I interject
Yes.
a specific question?
Yeah.
What were your exact emotions upon the near but not quite committed toe sucking?
Oh my god.
first of all, how dare you make me remember that?
I had forgotten that.
I wish I could.
You're a brave man, Caitlin.
Actually, you know what? You said that, and then, like, now I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, I have seen that movie 3 times, and I couldn't tell you
Oh, I can describe it.
almost anything.
Yeah, I've seen it once, and I could describe it in vivid detail.
I blocked that
Yeah.
out of my mind.
It's,
Yeah, if I have any, like, huge qualms besides, like, why were Rebel Wilson and...
Why did she unzip her skin and then there was a dress under it?
It's
That was
so
the best
odd.
part. That was the
Yeah,
best
that
I
was
was
good.
like, why are they wearing shoes? How do shoes with heels, because they have digigrade, like, anyways, it doesn't matter. But also, like, I get it, Victoria the white cat, but you got a black ballerina, and then you made her very white.
I'm sorry, I did not even know
I
she
didn't
was
even
black.
know that.
Yeah, she's black.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was, like, born in Kenya, and, like, she's like,
And-
black.
Oh my god. There,
Yeah, that was like,
layers
that
of
was like
terrible.
a big thing.
Think about that. I want you to think about that every time you see
Holy
Victoria
shit.
singing a Taylor Swift song in that movie.
Oh
now.
my
Watch it a 4th time.
no.
It's weird now, isn't
I-
it? Especially because McCavity's a ginger cat, but then they made him black to match
Well,
Idris
Yeah,
Okay,
Elba.
my-
they literally say
That was a choice because, like, he looked extremely naked. Like,
Oh my god, he looks
it
so
was,
naked.
like,
I was
shocking.
like, damn, earn that check.
Yeah, you
earn
just
that
saw
check, Idris.
All of it, the whole thing.
Okay.
my feelings watching Cats were like, while I was watching it, I was in a fugue state where I was like, this is bad, but like, it's not that bad. And then the movie ended and I went,
fair.
what the fuck? That was...
It's like you have to, like, kind of repress your reaction to everything because it's a constant trauma the whole way through.
The thing is like,
Hannah nodding and smiling.
yeah, it's like, it's weird because it's not so bad that it actually warrants being like, oh my god, this was like mind-blowingly,
Mhm.
life-changingly bad. It's
just
actually surprisingly mediocre at being bad.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it's nowhere near as horny as the
Okay,
stage
true.
show,
That's true.
which is that's a
Yes.
letdown
I mean, okay,
for
you're
me.
right about that. You're right. It is true that it is not as horny as the stage show.
I really kind of wish it had been hornier,
I-
actually.
You know, I don't know.
Like, I was ready
How
to
was
get
Skimble Shakes
uncomfortably
the
horny.
horniest song?
Right?
Skimble
I mean-
Shakes.
Skimble
sucking.
Shanks was just like the best. Like Skimble Shanks had the most charisma of anyone in the film, and so
Yeah,
I
I
think
agree.
that by default that he just brought that energy.
Frankly, Skimble
Yeah, he
Shanks
did.
should have
Oh.
won. Should have been the one to go to the heaven side later.
Oh, yeah,
That's
no,
my hot
I
take.
agree.
No, because then we would have no more Skimble Shanks. He would be dead and reborn as a boring
That's
ass
true.
baby.
Ugh,
Although Skimble
that's
Shanks
true.
is
but-
the only cat with like a job. The rest of them, I think, are just like yowling and prowling and
And fucking.
you know.
Yeah, Jenny Anydets is like, yeah, I'm definitely teaching the mice how to do this thing. And I'm like, who fucking asked you, gentrifier?
Yeah, seriously.
These are the real
it's such
issues.
a creepy scene too. Like
It's upsetting.
the human.
She eats one. I was like,
Yeah, that's so. They have human faces and bodies, and
Those cockroaches.
God.
Those cockroaches, though.
are the zebra pumps that Bombalurina, aka Taylor Swift, wears, are those doll shoes?
That's a
we're getting into
great
scale
question.
now. Now, scale
Yeah.
and cats is a really interesting topic.
That's a really
There's a
interesting.
lot
Yeah,
of-
because it is.
There's a lot to talk about there.
Space is malleable in that
Yeah,
universe.
I think
Yeah,
Yeah.
the cats expand to fit the vessel in which they are placed.
Yeah.
they're like like goldfish.
Yeah, or
Like actual cats, how cats are
Yeah,
like water
exactly.
in
Yeah,
real life.
they-
Yeah. Oh, you know what? That's the most accurate part of cats, really.
Yeah.
At this point,
You know, sometimes a fork is like nearly as large as a cat, and sometimes, you know, a cat is like comfortably seated at a milk bar, you know, like it's a
Which why does that town have a milk bar?
that's the thing that's getting you.
Milk bars are apparently...
That's what you're caught up on.
Well, no, that is like a thing though, isn't it? Because there's like chocolate milk bars and shit.
Is
like
it?
that, and you can go
In England?
I think there's like a better question of why does Clockwork Orange have a milk bar?
Oh, you're right.
Because that's like super dystopian.
I always thought that there was like some sort of like drug in the milk, like it was some sort of...
Yeah, it's like it's mixed with alcohol, but it's like, why not just have the alcohol?
Yeah, I don't know.
Are we talking about cats or Clockwork Orange?
Well, I'm just thinking
I've
about
lost
Milk
the
like...
thread.
and milk bars.
I don't
well,
know.
there's a milk bar
How
at the state
weird
fair.
are milk bars, really?
Yeah, but it's not like
there is.
it's not like a proper like there's nowhere to sit.
That's true. There's nowhere to sit at the state fair.
Also, all those cats are going to have diarrhea because dairy gives cats diarrhea.
That's very true.
Where was that scene?
Yeah, where's that
Yeah,
scene?
Yeah, where
Give
was that?
the
We
people
didn't
what
get
they
Jason
want.
Derulo's balls.
cut out half of Jason Derulo being mediocre and putting cat diarrhea, please.
You know?
Please.
At some point, you know, you gotta give the people what they want. That's what I always say.
And speaking of giving the people what they want, let's play some D&D. Today we are joined by a very special guest, the amazing writer and podcaster, TK Johnson. So, TK, do you have anything that you want to plug? Where can people find you online?
I don't have anything that I want to plug, but you all told me that you would take away my pizza slices if I didn't do anything. So it's me, TK, and I write spooky stories on the internet. If you like spooky stories and you don't really want to pay for them, you don't have to. You can just go to my website, tkjwrites.com. Or you can follow me on Twitter, TK Joins the Fray. Tuesday nights and Wednesday mornings, I DM a late night actual play known as Mythic Odysseys of Theros with Indoor Recess. It is a completely non-family friendly comedy stream where we dunk on each other regularly. So if you like this show, you'll probably like that show too. That's it. That's my entire life.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah!
All right. Hello, I'm Kat, and I am your DM.
Hello, I'm Caitlin. I play Corbin.
I'm Hannah, and I play Slake, a half-orc fighter.
And our guest today is...
Hello, it's me. It's TK, your dramatic gay friend. Today I will be playing a guest character named Almanac Gray. And I'm ready to get this party started. Let's do whatever we do on the Dungeons and Dragons show.
Love it. Okay. That's my first time hearing the name. I was like so excited. I love it.
It's really good.
All right. So last time, you guys boarded a ship to the continent of Vola, and on your way, you spotted a spooky tower in the distance, which the sailors informed you was a, old ruin, but also maybe a ancient prison for the god Torva. And then when looking at that, you said, hey, there's an idiot climbing it. And then, hey, we know that idiot. And it was Rudy, or rather it was Zaroth. And you helped Zaroth ascend to the tower, fight some monsters, fall into some traps, and ultimately rescue Milava. And then you four sailed the rest of the way to the port city of Nakama, where you parted ways with Zaroth and Milava, and that is where we are starting today. So, you have arrived in the port city of Nakama, which is sheltered by a crescent-shaped bay that cradles a bustling city in its rocky arms of weathered rock. Once you have said your goodbyes to the crew of the Wandering Sun, you take your horses and head into the winding streets of the city. The differences between the glittering cities of Roke and this place are immediately evident. The area surrounding the docks consists mainly of warehouses, where goods brought in by ship are stored and then loaded onto caravans, which will take them into settlements deeper into the continent's interior. The area immediately outside the docks hits you with a stench that makes Burger Jerger take off. And she calls down to you, Corbin, "You're on your own! I am not suffering through that!"
Smells good. What's cooking?
So what do you guys want to do?
I just said, what's cooking, Cat?
Are you suffering from high-quality podcasts? You see, quality podcasts stimulate parts of your brain, leading to an irksome condition called thinking. But suffer no more, my friend. Introducing Discount Storytime's blend of fictional nonsense and rancid gibberish to provide soothing relief. Try Discount Storytime today. Available on most podcast catchers and at discountstorytime.com.
Consult your healthcare provider before listening to Discount Storytime. Not intended to treat unicyclitis, pickleball liver, or jittering expectations.
What is cooking? Is fish, human excrement, and
Why does it smell like human excrement on this dock?
Yeah, wait, Cat. What's happening
what is
here?
it's a
happening?
dirty, gross city. Have you ever been to Paris?
Yes.
No.
It also smells like human excrement there. That's just what I summoned up from my memories.
That might just be the French.
Yeah, take that. Get fucked, Paris.
Catherine, in the previous cities that we have gone to, did they have fully functioning?
Sewer systems?
Yes.
Some of them did, some of them didn't, but they were much cleaner than this city
Okay,
is.
so they have a sewer system.
They do, but much like the sewer system of Paris, it empties out into the water and makes the water surrounding the city absolutely horrible.
Good to know.
Okay.
It's a very unpleasant place to be, but it is where you are now. What do you guys want to do?
Is there a hungry boy?
I don't know. Why don't you make a perception check? See if you can find me a hungry boy.
What? Oh, what the fuck is up? That's over 20.
Hold on. I have to look up a synonym for hungry. I didn't think about a hungry boy here.
Cat, you fool!
It is the Ravenous Rudy.
Oh my goodness.
Rudy! Alright, so yes, Corbin, do you search on foot or do you take to the air?
If I don't see it immediately nearby, I would probably take to the air.
Alright, yes, so you take to the air then to circle the city in hopes of finding your favorite eatery chain, and filling out another page in your Hungry Boy passport book.
Yes.
You do spot, looks like there is a Hungry Boy stand. It is slightly further in. You spot a sign that says the Ravenous Rudy. It is in a little building on an alleyway on the corner of like a creepy alley and a busy-looking city block.
Hell yeah. I let out a victorious little wah! And then I go back to Slake and I guide them to Ravenous Rudy.
All right, do you guys go on your horses or do you leave your horses at the dock?
Catherine, you have given me a horse with a challenge of forgetting to bring my horse somewhere, and so I will ride my horse down the narrowest of alleyways imaginable.
Yeah, I'm riding this horse.
You're riding that horse. Okay. Let's see. So the buildings here are crammed together and piled on top of each other, with makeshift shelters crammed into alleyways where the unfortunate of the city huddle against the damp chill. Street vendors in a variety of shady-looking shops try and catch your eye, waving signs and shouting. There is at least one bar for each city block, sometimes more, with patrons stumbling between them even at this early hour of the morning. As you make your way down the street, a young man slams out of a bar called the Weeping Silver and almost knocks over a sleepy-looking woman who is half-heartedly trying to entice patrons into her establishment. The man runs up to the two of you. He is finely dressed with a shiny silver blonde hair and a pointed goatee. He wears a purple velvet waistcoat and a pair of striped yellow pants. And he falls into step next to your horses and says, "Say, friends, look at you. You two look like you're new in town. Am I right?"
Yeah, how did you know?
No, I was born here.
That's what everybody who's new in town says. You just got that shiny, fresh look, like the city hasn't beaten you down yet. Am I right?
I mean, I guess. Not yet.
Kat, did you say he has a goatee?
He does.
Does he have a little mustache?
No, he just has the goatee. He's got a real fuck-by look going on him.
Okay, well, I was really into him until you
also.
just told me that, so god damn it. Corbin says, have you considered growing a mustache to go with the goatee?
Yes, this was the result of a unfortunate shaving accident. I just came back from a trip deeper into the continent and was trying to clean up, trim down the old sideburns, got a sort of a mutton chop look going, and then I tried to get away from that, and it just, you start shaving and it just keeps coming off, and then suddenly you've got this. And he gestures to his goatee.
Yeah, I can relate, Corbin says, and, pets his completely bald chin.
Listen, I like you two. You look like some fine, strapping adventurers out to make your fortune. I am unfortunately leaving this place, and so I'm trying to get rid of some things. Here, this is a gift. Consider it a welcome to Nakama. And he hands you a beautiful dagger with a polished gold hilt and emerald set into the pommel. The blade is crescent-shaped with wicked serrated teeth, and he hands it to you, Slake.
Oh, I can't accept this. I mean, this looks really expensive. You should probably take it with you. And I kind of push it back toward him.
No, and he pushes it into your hands. He says, "It is a gift from me to you." And the moment it is in your hand, he disappears into the crowd.
Oh, come on. I can't even resist.
Do you want to try rolling to resist?
Yeah, I absolutely do. I mean, I know.
Why don't you roll me a sleight of hand?
This is
we'll do a sleight of hand contest.
Why are you forcing Hannah to be Mr. Wendell in every incarnation?
I feel like I'm meeting Mr. Wendell, honestly.
I know.
All right, this we're doing a contest for sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand. Oh, well. I got 10.
Oh, that will not beat his 19.
Damn it.
So,
Kat.
Yeah?
Kat, seeing that this suspicious goateed man is trying to foist a strange dagger onto my friend, can I roll to kick the dagger out of his hands before he forces?
Yeah, okay. All right.
Hell yeah!
Roll.
So what do I have to roll for that?
Just roll a dexterity check.
Like high kicks?
Yeah.
12.
Guys, I shouldn't have used my murder dice right off the bat.
Well,
that one is going to be a 15, so...
I tried to save
it's
you.
fine. I guess I'm in possession of a cursed object.
So you see the back of this man as he vanishes between the press of bodies, and he hoists a heavy canvas sack over one shoulder as you see him disappear. When you round the next corner, and you are so close to the ravenous Rudy, you can smell those hungry boy meats. You will need to make a dexterity check, please. Both of you.
Oh, okay, that's better.
I got 20, but not natural.
Okay.
And I got 17.
17. All right, you both pass. So you sense something coming at you from the sky and look up just in time to move your horses out of the way as a corpse falls from the rooftop above. The unfortunate man's throat has been ripped open, and his blood soaks you as he falls and lands in the muddy street.
Holy shit!
I throw the dagger, down onto the ground immediately, and I jump back from it.
The street devolves into screaming as people realize what's happened, and they start running, yelling for the guard. Looking at the body just briefly, you can see that this wound was likely inflicted by a serrated edge, probably something crescent-shaped if you were to judge by the strange angle of the wound.
Corbin points to the dagger and says, Cat, is there fingerprinting in this?
Do you have any dust?
You don't know.
I mean, okay, first of all, you'd need, like, some sort of powder. And second, you'd need there to be an existing database of people's fucking fingerprints.
I mean, I'm just saying, maybe they have, like, a magic trace or something. Corbin says, just to be safe, Corbin says, Slake, that's the murder weapon. Pick it up. We gotta run.
I don't think that we should keep the murder weapon, Corbin. I think we should just leave it.
Corbin is swinging onto his horse. He is trotting.
As you swing up
slowly
onto your horse, a squad of uniformed guards spill out of the nearby tavern, donning their helmets and brandishing their weapons with a certain tipsiness. And they shout, "You there! Step away from that weapon! Come with us!"
Slake, how far away are they?
They're like 20 feet away.
Okay, so we're like in an alleyway.
You're in a narrow street, yeah.
Am I between them and Slake, or are they on the other side of Slake and... Or is Slake in... Am I in the middle, or is Slake in the middle? Or are they in the middle? Who's in the middle, Cat?
I'll say you're in the middle.
I'm in the middle, okay. So then I want to run towards Slake.
Mm-hmm. Do you
like,
take the dagger with you?
Well, it's on the ground and I'm on a
fuck
horse.
the dagger. I don't want it.
Fuck the dagger? Okay.
I mean, yeah, it's up to Slake. But I feel like you already look guilty. Okay, if Slake doesn't take the dagger, then Corbin's gonna risk his life pulling a cool horse stunt to try and pick the dagger up on the way to the alley.
Horse stunts! Horse
I'm
stunts!
gonna try
horse
to pull
stunts!
a cool horse stunt. Oh, I don't know, Cat. What is a cool horse stunt? What am I rolling for that? Can it be animal handling?
I think that's gonna be an acrobatics check, my dude.
Come on.
God fucking damn it.
The horse is not the one doing the stunt.
That's a 12.
Oh, Corbin, you don't horse stunt. You horse fall.
Do I just fall? Can I at least get the dagger and look stupid?
You tell me how this goes.
Okay, so I'm gonna say with a 12, I feel like my attempted stunt was that like cool thing where like you slide off the side of the saddle and like put your hand down and grab something and then pull yourself back up. Mm-hmm. But I think I just fall out of one of my stirrups and then get caught in the other one. So like maybe I grab the dagger, but like I'm hanging out. I'm like being like dragged along by my horse in one of the stirrups, and I can't.
Oh no!
Okay.
Is that sufficient?
That's sufficient. You are going to take 3 points of damage from being dragged by your horse.
I accept.
So I see Corbin flailing and falling off this horse, and I shout at him, "Corbin, what are you doing?" And I chase after him.
And the guards pursue you. You take off, but you find yourself blocked by a crowd, which pushes you back toward the guards. Your horse, Corbin, rears and panics, dislodging you from your stirrup.
That tracks.
Please make a dexterity check, both of you.
Oh boy.
Or strength. It depends on if you want to push through this crowd or navigate through this crowd.
I will choose dexterity.
And I will choose strength.
All right.
That's a 4, Catherine.
Oh no.
I have rolled a 4.
So that is 18.
18. All right, Slake, you are able to shove your way through this crowd, you on your incredibly beautiful, powerful horse. But when you look back, you see that Corbin has gotten tangled up in the crowd and is doing, like, there's a woman who's doing that thing where, like, she's trying to move out of his way and he's trying to move out of her way, but they keep moving in the same direction. And, Corbin, you are grabbed from behind. Would you, like to make a strength contest with me to see if you can break free?
Yes, please let me use my incredible druid strength, Cat. Oh, I actually rolled really good, though.
Mm-hmm.
I got a 19.
All right, they rolled a 5, so you break free from this guard. It seems like maybe the guard's grip isn't as good as it should be. Maybe a little too much time in the tavern. And you are able to escape into the crowd. The crowd's push and pull leads you down a side street, and you find yourself in a narrow corridor of lean-to shelters. As you are running, Corbin, a man grabs you from behind and tries to wrestle away your pack. Please make another strength contest with me.
Good God,
Jesus
this
Christ.
fucking city.
This city sucks. Well, that one was not as good. That's a 10.
Oh, and I got a natural 20. This man is so powerful.
Oh my God.
Well, joke's on him because all of my shit was in the bag of holding anyways.
Corbin, this man wrests your pack from you, and you are shoved down, and this time the guards surround you.
Oh my God. I definitely have been trying to get back to Corbin through the crowd. Don't want to abandon my boy.
It's fine. This is like normal. I mean, it's honestly, I'm surprised it hasn't happened.
How
before
dare
yet.
they?
I mean, you're going right back where you feel most comfortable, Corbin.
Truly.
To jail.
In captivity.
Well, I want to try and get Corbin's bag back from that bastard man.
Oh, okay, sure. You want to,
was it a,
that bastard man is just a street man, but do you want to make a strength contest with him?
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah, I do.
All right, you're much better at those than Corbin.
All right, hell yeah. So that is a 20, but not natural.
All right, that will beat his 18. So you wrestle Corbin's pack away from this man, and by the time you do, you see that Corbin is being dragged away by the guards.
Oh my God, I'm definitely gonna pursue on horseback.
Corbin like waves at you like, bye.
The guards surge forward as they see that you are approaching them. Slake, you will have to fight them to get Corbin back. Do you want to?
Corbin motions at you to just leave. Like
No, okay.
He gives you
I
a
see
thumbs
Corbin's
up.
motion and I misinterpret it, and I say, "Hey, why'd you grab my friend?"
Because he just murdered a dude. You too. Come on,
Corbin,
come with us.
I can
Don't
Corbin
make us
gives
make you come with us.
listen. I can
And
assure
they,
you, we didn't do any murders. We just got here, and this weird guy like immediately tried to pawn this dagger off on us, and then we were just trying to.
Likely story. I've heard it 100 times. You got the guy's blood on him. You clearly killed him. Let's go. Don't make me make this hard. And he brandishes his sword threateningly at you.
Ugh. Corbin.
Corbin gives you 2 thumbs up and like kicks his little leggies.
As he's being dragged away.
Listen,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that we can prove to you that we didn't murder this guy, and we'll be willing to come with you and answer your questions. But yeah, I mean, honestly,
All right.
get your city
Then
together.
come
You just got
on.
like bodies falling out of the sky. Like this is this normal? Like
Get you sitting together. Slake is fine. This is like, trust me, I've been in this situation 100 times. Just let him get you in the jail cell. It'll be good. Usually there's like a little wormy or something. No big.
I sigh and I rub my temples, and I say fine, and I follow along.
All right. The squadron of guards high-fives each other as they lead you to the jail. On your way to the jail, the guard does nothing to deter the crowds of people who are gathering after the news of the commotion spread like wildfire. They jeer from the sides of the street and toss rotting fruit at you all the way to the jail, where the guards take your packs, stable your horse, and toss you into a stone cell bare of any furnishings except for a bucket in the corner.
So do we get like a trial then, or?
They do not answer you as they shut the door and walk away.
Corbin goes to look at the bucket.
That is a poop bucket.
Is it clean or is there poop in there?
There's poop in it.
Corbin shakes his head.
I look at Corbin and I say, so this was the plan, huh?
Well, I mean, not exactly, but like, we gotta be. Listen, I've been here before. Like, is the door wooden?
The door is made of metal.
So bad news is we cannot light the door on fire.
Why would we want to do that?
It didn't work last time either.
In point of fact, it did.
No one says you can't light that door on fire.
I
If
mean,
you try hard,
that's a
believe
really
in
good
yourself.
point.
It's true. That's really true.
I say to Corbin, so you picked up that dagger. Is it magic or something?
Actually, that is a good question. Cat, can I cast Detect Magic on the dagger?
You do not have the dagger. The guards took all your belongings from you.
You're so right, Catherine. Why would they leave me a dagger in my hands? Corbin says, I don't know, but it seemed really suspicious, and that dude was clearly trying to foist it off on you, so something, like, it's not just some regular-ass weapon, you know? Like...
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely the vibe I was getting. I feel like, I mean, what kind of person just goes around foisting, like, weird, suspicious objects on other people?
Cursed objects onto people. That's insane.
What an asshole.
That's something a crazy person would do.
All right, so you guys spend the next couple of hours in this dark and dirty jail cell when the little peephole in the door slides open. And what do they see on the other side of that peephole, TK?
They see a rather small petite person, but it is not that this person is say a halfling or dwarf or even a half elf. This person on the other side of the door is a dusky skinned human with hair pulled tight in these very messy cornrows, obviously done by hand themselves. The parts are fuzzy with neglect, and there's dust around their elbows and knees on their clothing. It seems as though they wash their clothes themselves, but have never quite mastered getting them properly clean, probably because they are an 11-year-old child standing on top of a barrel, sort of balancing it as they have tossed it onto its side and are leaning back and forth to and fro.
A child.
Hello?
Hey, you gonna keep it down, or you think maybe I can go ahead and get you out of here?
Wait a minute, you're just like some random child? You're just gonna break us out of jail? This is not how this normally works.
Oh, cool. I've never picked locks with questions before.
Hello?
Why don't you roll me a... What would that be? Is that a sleight of hand? It's sleight of hand to pick locks. I've never had a rogue in my party before who actually picks locks.
I rolled an inquisitive rogue.
Okay,
so
love it.
I'm gonna
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
get my thieves' tools out, so I roll with advantage. If that's cool with you.
Go for it.
So I rolled an 11. I have a +7 with my sleight of hand, so I got an 18.
It springs open to your touch. Not even hard.
Did they lock this thing, or that's okay? That's fine.
Oh, jeez, thank you.
I'm gonna
Oh my god.
I'm gonna step on the barrel to get it rolling backwards and slowly bring the door with me and be like,
Okay, we have to be quiet because I have to get you out of here so that we can catch a killer.
Who are you? I'm so into this, but where did you come from? I mean...
You know what? That's actually a really valid question.
let me just, and then reaches into, you can see now, because you're no longer looking through a peephole, that they are wearing a slate gray patched trench coat that they have made themselves. And they're reaching into an inside pocket, and they flip a little business card that they have handwritten.
Almanac Gray, Detective Extraordinaire.
Oh my god. I take Corbin aside and I say,
Whoa.
Corbin, this kid's way cooler than us, and I don't know how to talk to them.
Slake, be cool, be cool, be cool, be
What
cool.
if they
be
think
cool.
I'm a nerd?
I literally know. Children scare me on the best days, but this kid is 500 times cooler than any child I've ever met, and if this child doesn't like us...
What if they dunk on me, Corbin? I'll die!
Slake, they're gonna dunk on you. It's gonna happen.
Okay.
Be strong.
Okay, act natural.
Thanks for rescuing
Yes,
us.
we appreciate it.
You-
A lot, fellow kid.
Yeah, honestly, this is great for me because I've never had like a gang of detectives before, and since y'all are you were found with the murder weapon, this works out great for me.
Wow, you're very trusting.
You can help me retrace the.
Do you think we're also
Footsteps.
detectives? Are you saying we're detectives? Slake, are we detectives?
Corbin,
now?
act natural.
Oh, are you not?
Yeah, no, we are. Yeah.
We've detected all sorts of things.
I detect
okay.
magic frequently.
Look, as a young private eye, I get caught at crime scenes all the time. It's just not your day.
Yes, part of the job, am I right?
I'm so
The
glad that you
detective
understand
job.
that and that that's never led to you being murdered in the past.
What can I say? When you're good, you're good.
Oh my.
It like flashes like a TV smile at you.
I'm so impressed.
Whoa. Do you have the murder weapon?
Oh no, we gotta pick up the rest of your stuff. But that's fine.
Oh my god.
All right, why don't you all roll a stealth check?
Wait, Catherine, wait.
I'd
No,
love
yeah,
to.
you just hold on just one moment.
Oh,
Catherine,
could it
my
be?
dear friend.
I knew it was coming.
I would just love to cast Pass Without Trace
Aha.
on us all. Which lets you add plus 10 to any stealth roll.
Thank
that
God.
you made.
I got a nat 20. I'm invisible.
Incredible.
I slip into the ether.
I got a 21.
21. Slake?
I got, let's see, I have to math, 24.
All right, you are all incredibly stealthy. It's
We're amazing.
the guards are all celebrating their job well done up in the front room because they found the people who had the murder weapon and had murdered blood all over them, so their job's done. Case closed.
Don't worry. When you're bad at your job, every day's a celebration.
You're so wise.
Oh my god. You're like a walking just encyclopedia of intelligence.
Yeah.
So you pick up your pack and the knife from a pile in the corner. They did not secure these things at all because once again, they're bad at their jobs. And Almanac, you had a back door into this place that you knew off the top of your head. You know this place like the back of your hand by now.
Oh yeah. I've broken out of here many times.
Oh my god. You're the coolest person I've ever met.
Yeah, just hey. Don't get too distracted because it's Pizza Pita Wednesday, so like
Wow.
What does that mean? What's Pizza Pocket Wednesday?
oh, that's where they take the pita and they like put it in a spicy tomatoey sauce on it, and they put a little bit of sausage in it, and then they roll it all up, sprinkle some cheese on it, throw it in a cauldron to fry, and then you pull it out, you let it cool, and then you bite into it and burn the shit out of your mouth.
That sounds
Oh, man.
amazing.
You even know swears.
Excellent. Yeah,
Oh,
I know
Slake.
the best swears.
I didn't know any swears when I was 10.
I'm 11. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Cool. No, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. I'm sure
Wow.
for my age, and that's fine.
All right, so you guys make your way out of the jail and head towards Pizza Pocket Wednesday at the Ravenous Rudy.
Hello, friendos. Would you look at the time? What time is it? Why, it's time for the mid-roll. Woo! Yes, thank you, sweet, sweet friendos, for your support. What is new in the world of dames? Well, Kat and Noelle joined up with Geekspective Network, home of our previous guest, Amber Seeger, who you may remember as our candy-making friend Spritz, to play Blades in the Dark on their Twitch stream on November 1st. You can check it out on Twitch at twitch.tv/Geekspective. At the time I am recording this, it has not yet happened, but it will happen, and I'm sure it's going to be great. Of course, I would like to thank our supporters on Patreon. Y'all just keeping us going with your sweet, sweet support, like the milk of a beautiful goat. And a special thanks, of course, to those who are new to adding that goat milk of support to our cup, which is to say our new and increasing donors on Patreon. And they are Liz M., Jonas, Jeremy Koval, S., Megan Davenport, Dale Klein, Gus's Free Willy, Mika, or possibly Micah, and Emily Durham. A blessing upon you all. We are so pleased to have you in our Patreon goat stable. This is a bad metaphor. Anyway, if you would like to, for some reason, also become a Patreon, you can do that at patreon.com/damesanddragons and access all sorts of wonderful rewards, such as outtakes, bonus episodes, and the mail tier. And with that, you get really cool prints and a yearly gift. So all very, very neat. Check it out. And we appreciate it so much. And of course, we also appreciate those of you leaving reviews on various platforms, such as Apple Podcasts. It's a great way to support the show, boost the ratings and all that. So thank you. Please keep them coming. This week, we want to thank Brian Sky, the science guy, for their review on Apple Podcasts. Thanks, Brian. And speaking of things that support the show, have y'all heard about Hero Forge? Hero Forge offers fully customizable tabletop miniatures with dozens of fantasy races and thousands of parts to choose from. With their easy-to-use design tool, you can build your perfect miniature online using a fully 3D, in-depth character creator right in your web browser. And I think it's pretty neat that you can have all sorts of kind of monstery features. So if you want some horns and wings and, other such goodies, then you should check it out. They offer custom minis in a variety of materials, including plastic and metal options. And they've got downloadable model files. So if you've got a 3D printer, you can print your unique designs at home. Hero Forge is constantly expanding the catalog of customization options, adding new parts every week and major features like new fantasy races and custom posing on a regular basis. Visit HeroForge.com to start designing your custom miniature today, and check back often. New content is added every week. This episode is also brought to you by Kobold Press and Tome of Beasts 2, now available on the Kobold Press store. The publisher of the original smash hit Tome of Beasts, Kobold Press, wrangled a new horde of wildly original, often lethal, and highly entertaining 5e-compatible monsters to challenge new players and veterans alike. The Tome of Beasts 2 will bring 400 new monsters to 5th edition, from angelic enforcers, Sasquatch and shriek bats, to psychic vampires, zombie dragons, and so much more. In addition to the Tome of Beasts 2 hardcover volume and PDFs, you can get monster pawns, VTT versions, and monster lairs with beautiful maps. And hey, wouldn't you know it, it happens to include the work of DSPN's own Celeste Conowitch and James Intercasso. Pretty exciting, right? I know what you're thinking. Where can I find this? Tell me. Well, you can find out more on koboldpress.com and tell them DSPN sent you. And finally, a message to Chantel. Chantel, the code word is Pastel Goth Witch. The sleeper agent is active. Go.
That is where we find you again, getting yourselves, who's paying for these, pita pizza pocket?
We have monies.
Yeah, we have money, Kat.
That's true. Slake, you have money. Corbin's money was in the bag of holding.
Oh.
Yes. Slake has money, so Slake is paying.
No problem. I say, pizza pockets on me, lads. And I purchase the pizza pockets, and I try to hand them coolly to my new bud and Corbin. And I don't know, I probably fuck it up, but...
Look, I'm gonna let you in on something. Almanac has never had friends, so you're already cool.
Oh my god. This is the best day of my young life.
This is just a bunch of nerds trying to impress each other. It's just
That's
Gen
how
Con.
it is, though.
Nice.
Yeah, the pizza pockets are rectangular, and Almanac holds it in both hands and takes a bite out of the middle.
Oh, that's cursed. Oh, this child
like a
is
monster.
cursed.
And then immediately goes like, so why were you doing this stupid metal weapon?
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I say, and then I do the same. I also bite into the middle of the pizza pocket and burn my mouth.
Yeah,
'Cause I
Corbin
assume
also.
that is the cool
Corbin
thing to
does
do.
as well. Cat,
Perfect.
can I roll?
Just a bunch of middle schoolers trying to outcool each other.
Can I roll Constitution?
Yes, sure.
Oh,
Roll
God.
See if you burn
Constitution.
your mouth.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do it
See if
too.
I
I
fuck
know I
myself
burned
up.
my mouth, but I want to
All
see
of
how
you
bad.
roll
Is
Constitution.
this a saving or is it just
Straight Constitution.
Okay.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
13.
16.
8.
All right. Well, role play your pizza pocket experience with these numbers in mind, please.
Just that sound over and over.
Corbin hums his way through the pain.
Okay, so and it's like talking with the mouth open so the tongue doesn't touch the burned part. So, what were you doing in the street with a murder weapon? Did you see the killer?
We probably might have seen the killer, I think, yeah.
Yeah, he looked like a fuck boy. He only had a goatee and like no other facial
Yeah, it was a
hair.
shame. I thought, if he had like a mustache, he probably would have pulled the whole look off, but
Yeah, like a pencil or something. They would have looked really nice. But he didn't, so he looked like a fuck boy. And then he gave Slake this dagger, and then we just walked down here, and then a dead body fell on us.
yeah, like right out of the sky.
Straight up out of the sky.
Whoa. Well, that's wild, because it's like, did it fall on you or next to you?
Like,
Near us.
It fell
Not
a
right
little
on
bit on
us.
you. Yeah.
it fell, it
We were in the
splashed
splash
us
zone.
with its juice.
Whoa. Was there juice? Was there like a lot of juice?
There was a lot of juice.
It was a decent amount of juice.
Whoa. Whoa.
Yeah.
So did you get some kind of tip off that that's where the murder was going to be? Or have you been following this case for a long time? Or
We just wanted to go to the Hungry Boy and knock a stamp off of our passport.
Yeah, we kind of just walked into town and this immediately happened to us.
Yeah, we just got here, honestly.
okay. And then like immediate change of demeanor as Almanac pushes the pita pocket ahead of themselves and then reaches into a side packet and like flips open a scroll book, like a little notebook, it's a little wax tablet, pulls a little stylus from behind their ear. All right. So, how long would you say you were in the city before you allegedly found this murder weapon and allegedly witnessed this murder fall to the ground and spritz you with juices?
Maybe 4 or 5 minutes.
4 or 5 minutes? Okay, suspicious.
However long it takes to walk from the docks to around that corner.
Yeah.
That's about the time frame.
And Almanac wiggles their eyebrows a few times. Fascinating.
What's up, cat buildings? Are there buildings next to us? There's buildings up there?
Yes.
Is there,
Yeah.
Cat, is there a roof on those buildings? Could you describe the state of the buildings having a roof?
Yes, there are buildings up there. Of course there are buildings. It's a city. Okay. Yes. So the area where you were framed was a narrow street with 3-story buildings on either side of the street. They all have roofs. Yes.
Okay.
As most buildings do.
As they do.
Yeah. Almanac will click, a couple of the pages of their sort of wax tablet that they've been scribbling notes on. And they'll say, well, I shouldn't be giving out this information to civilians. But since you're the closest ones to the crimes right now, you're the ones who are going to have to help me with my task force in finding this murderer.
What?
Are you ready to work?
I thought we were detectives.
I thought you were too, but seems like you're going to have to earn that title. You're gumshoes right now.
We can earn titles.
God, Slake, is this what it felt like when you were our intern?
It's all right. I have experience in working my way up. Yeah, we'll be happy to be your gumshoes.
Oh, God.
All right, this is the word on the street. Pay attention. So, guy was killed. Apparently, a treasure hunter. It's not uncommon around here. People are always looking for treasure after that flood.
What?
But this guy, surprisingly good at his job.
Wait, what flood?
The flood several thousand years ago that destroyed the world.
Oh!
That flood.
You know, that flood. That
You
old
know.
thing.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. This area, from what I know, has not, like, recovered as well. So, there's still, like, ruins.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. Corbin says, well, I'll just go on up on I'm just gonna go up to the roof since there's buildings over here. I'm gonna see what's on the top of those. Okay, I'll be right back. And Corbin turns into a crow and then goes up.
Almanac watches and it's just like, huh.
The most mild reaction.
Perfect.
Yeah, he does that.
Okay. Judging from the trajectory and force in the splash zone, he's probably just thrown from the roof. Probably wasn't killed, probably already had holes in him, so.
Oh, yeah. He was, well, his throat was actually cut. The,
Whoa.
yeah, the dagger that guy forced on me, it had a serrated blade, and it looked like that guy's throat was, all sawed up.
Oh, awesome. And then, Almanac flips a couple more pages in the wax tablet, click, 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 and says, serrated knife. Stolen from a collector in the Manor District 3 days ago. Probably that one. Was it fancy?
Yeah, it was super fancy. It had, emeralds in the hilt.
Oh, for sure. Missing one had emeralds too. At least we know. Murder weapon. Stolen. Didn't belong to that guy. That's important. And, we'll like scribble a couple of like exclamation marks on the wax tablet, but no other notes.
Wow. You're so on top of this.
I know.
Cat.
Yeah?
Can I roll an investigation check up on top of the building to see if I find, like, any blood trails or stains or anything?
You sure can.
Or, like,
Please.
other clues?
Please.
Like, I feel like I'm playing Assassin's Creed right now. God damn it!
Except this time you are the eagle.
I've done badly!
How badly did you done?
Pretty bad. I got 7.
7. Corbin, you see a trail of red behind a building, and you follow it, and it smells really good, like oregano, and then you find yourself back at the Ravenous Rudy, having followed a trail of pizza sauce.
Yeah, buddy, I did.
Pizza sauce.
I dip my little crow beak into a vat of the pizza sauce.
Ooh.
Yeah, you do.
A chef chases you off with a broom.
I fly back.
Red smeared
It's
across
like all
your
over my
face.
little beak. And I say, man, whoever killed that guy just really covered their tracks. Detective. Good work, detective style. No blood.
Do you say that? Have you turned back into a human when you say that?
Yeah. No, yeah, I turned
Okay,
back into a human.
okay.
Yeah.
Corbin, what did you get all over you?
What? Oh, this is pizza sauce. I had a snack on the way back.
I'll be the judge of that. And, like, takes the stylus and, like, gets some of the
Yeah,
sausage. Not blood.
Wait,
What if it was blood?
Well,
Then you'd know it was blood.
I like the commitment.
you found pizza sauce on the roof?
yeah, like somebody spilled it. I don't know.
Oh. So,
Well, Corbin, to be fair, the roof you found the pizza sauce on was not the same roof as the man was likely thrown off of.
Oh!
So someone else was just eating pizza
that
on that
explains
roof.
a lot.
Yeah.
Well,
I say, I mean, the pizza, it wasn't on the roof that the dude came from. It was like a different roof. It was like the Hungry Boy roof.
Oh.
You could say I got distracted.
That's fair.
I'm losing it.
But, Almanac, you said that dagger belonged to a collector here in town?
Yeah, like a rich type.
So, then, I guess, either this guy, the thief, the beard guy, stole it, or the treasure hunter stole it, and then the thief stole it from him and then stabbed him with it?
I don't know. I haven't really put the pieces together yet. I just know that, like, this treasure hunter, super popular, super successful. Really weird how successful he was, actually.
it is uncommon for treasure hunters to have success in the city.
Do you know what this treasure hunter looked like? Like,
He looked like the dead guy.
Do I know? I mean, it looked like he probably doesn't look dead anymore. He probably still has his neck intact, right? Haha, up top.
oh, Corbin high fives.
Nice. Can we roll a dexterity check?
Yes,
That's a good idea.
please.
That's a good idea.
Can we do sleight of hand?
Yeah, sleight of hand. Sleight of hand for...
Okay.
Hell yeah. I had a 16.
I got a 15.
Tell me how cool your high five is.
That's so good. Like, honestly, we high five and our pinkies link.
Yeah.
And like we go down and then we down low high five, like
Yeah.
opposite.
Yes.
And then we nod respectably and like look
But
away.
it's like, it was like kind of an accident though, but we managed to play it
Yeah,
off
for
like it
sure.
was super on purpose.
very fluid.
Yes.
I watch
Yeah.
in awe.
Very cool. Yeah, it looks like a secret handshake, but it's all on accident.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are so cool. you
Thank
you guys
you.
earn 1 coolness point.
Is
Oh,
that
nice.
same as a point
Is
of
that-
Yes,
inspiration?
actually, you know what? I'll
Yeah,
give
is
you a
that
point of
inspiration?
inspiration for a cool high
Nice.
five.
Nice.
Awesome.
What the
Yeah.
I haven't
Yeah,
gotten
best
point of
friends.
inspiration since I climbed Far Hard.
It's beautiful.
All right, so you high fived really good about
Yeah.
the man who
Nice.
was killed.
Yep.
Cool.
I had a thought.
Yes, have a thought, Slake, please. We need one
a
in
rare
this room.
moment. Because we got our stuff back. You said, right, Kat?
Yes, you did. You did
So-
get your stuff back.
I think I would say to the others, maybe we could find somewhere discreet and take a look at the dagger.
Yes.
Almanac, do you have any sort of secret detective headquarters?
I'm glad you asked.
I want to, I have an urchin
Oh,
background.
yes.
Do I?
That's fitting.
Okay. I want to take him to my city secrets urchin
Nice.
hideout.
Oh, tell me all about this hideout.
Okay, so there is a drainage under like a local tavern. They have their tap room, and the tap room has like a sewer and everything like that. Because there has to be runoff for the ale, and so
I've learned something today.
I lead them to like. Well, I know there's not like a great sewer system here, so we can't hang out in the sewers. But I'm like, look, I'm small, I'm wiry. Just hang out by the back door, and I'll open it just 1 second. And I want to like worm my way through this really terrible sewer system, and then like pop up in the drainage of the tap room. Where they keep all the kegs, prop open the back door to let them into this tavern so we can all like sneak into a keg that I have hollowed out as like a secret.
Incredible.
What it is like I have it, it's fake. So it just looks like it's a keg that's gone bad. They just have never done it. So if you pull the cork out, a little bit of like dreggy ale will come out, but if you twist the cork, it twists a knob mechanism that takes out, you know how a baby bottle has like a separate thing for where the for like baby doll bottles. I have a same compartment for that, so that compartment I just refill every time I go, so they don't suspect that it's actually empty.
Holy shit.
Incredible. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it.
Yeah, unlock it and like open it, and there's like all this red thread.
Yes.
It's just all
A
over
Pepe
the place.
Sylvia nest.
Yes.
I'm like, the headquarters.
Wow.
Cat, do we fit?
Corbin, you probably just fit, like clearance-wise.
Yeah.
Slake has to duck.
That's fine. It's worth it to see a genius at work.
Hell yeah.
So I take out the dagger and show it to you guys. I don't know. Do you think there's any clues we could detect from this thing?
Cat,
Yes.
may I now cast Detect Magic on the dagger?
You sure can.
Thank you. I cast Detect Magic on the dagger. Cat, please. Magic?
It is magic. This is a dagger that falls under the force of war, Rael, and it gives you a serious Torva vibe.
So I say that. I'm like, oh, this is a dagger. It has magic. It's got Torva vibes.
This, collector, did he happen to have any magical abilities?
Is that something that I can roll?
Yeah,
history
roll a history check.
for? or
Yeah,
I would know?
see how much you know about the collector.
I got a 4.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
You very confidently know nothing about the collector, other than that they have a fancy house in the Manor District.
Okay, but, what about this treasure hunter?
Let me just click, click, click.
Click, as I turn the pages of this wax tablet that only has like 3 pages. I'm
Nice.
just flipping them back and forth and like looking what I wrote in the margin.
Jean-Jacques Philippin. Let me just take a look at this. I'm not seeing anything about, like, having magic, an adventurer. This one time he went out and he was like, had to find a magic boat and it could be folded into a pocket square.
That is pretty cool.
Wild. Very cool. Didn't save his life, clearly. So let me see. Click, 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 click.
In both directions. Click, click, click. Turns it upside down. Click, click.
There was this one time he had to save some kind of adventurer. Adventurers. Am I right?
Yeah.
There's some treasure, pet temple. No, I don't see anything about magic.
No magic, but you know other stuff about him.
Well, he was pretty famous.
For like being a treasure hunter?
Yeah, they don't live long here. It's wild.
And it sounds like he had really good luck with finding magical objects.
Oh yeah, super good at that.
That's what he was famous, because he lived a long time and he got the actual magic treasures.
Well, didn't live a long time, just longer than most treasure hunters.
Right.
Because he's dead now.
Yeah, pretty dead.
Whoa.
Yeah, kind of a bummer.
Yeah. Did he have any, known, let's say, religious affiliations? Was there a god that he, admired?
There's a temple.
Did he have a crush on anybody?
Jeez. Yeah, there was like a temple that he got like some backing for the last adventure he went on, Temple of V.
What's that? Where is that? Is it in the city? Is it like a thing?
Yeah, it's in the city. It's like in the middle of the city. They pay for like a lot of stuff around here. He got like a huge treasure for them last time they were out. So they do a lot of like the beautification around here. We got a new sewer system.
Wow.
Huh.
Yeah, it's really working great. We should go to that temple.
All right, so you head toward the Temple of V after extracting yourself from the cask. This is deeper into the city, which, as you move away from the docks and the poorer district of town, gets quite a bit nicer. The aforementioned sewer system kicks in and the poop smell goes away. The buildings look nicer, they're cleaner. And you come to the Temple of V, which is in a beautiful square with gardens around it, and you see school children playing. V is the god of children. And so the temple funds a large endowment for children and schooling. What do you guys want to do? Who do you want to talk to?
Kat, when When do we stop being children?
I don't know. You're a child at heart. You're not 18 yet. So did you guys head into the temple?
I'd like to head in, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Inside is a beautiful temple, and you are immediately greeted by a young woman who says, "Oh, welcome, children, welcome. Please, what can I do for you?" And she smiles really big, and she leans down to you.
Is she taller than us?
There's no way she's taller than me.
She's not taller.
There's no way she's taller than Slake.
She's not taller than Slake, but she is leaning towards Almanac.
Oh, okay.
The one person that she is taller than.
I would like to perceive her intentions and drastically misinterpret them.
All right. Do you want to roll an insight check?
Ah, nice. I got a 12 with my +4 for insight.
Yeah, you look at her and you're like, yeah, this lady's into me. Yeah.
She's into me. I look at the other two because like she's leaning towards me. I'm like looking at the other two like a side eye, and then I do like a very subtle, not so subtle finger guns at my waist. I was just like, hey there, holy sister. I was wondering if you could help us out with a case.
Oh, a case. Are you playing detective?
Yeah. I am Almanac Gray, detective extraordinaire. You can keep that. Go ahead. Tell your friends.
Oh, and she takes your card and looks at it and says, "Wow, this is very nicely done."
Thank you. I've actually been working on my calligraphy.
I see. It's very good. You've been doing very well. Your teacher must be very proud.
I wanted to actually inquire about one of your business contacts, Jean-Jacques Philippon.
Oh. She looks a bit taken aback by that. She says, "Oh, you're actually okay. You're actually detectiving. Okay. Yes. And she looks around and then she says, that's a really a pretty. We just got the news of his untimely death. It's pretty grisly for kids your age." And she looks at
His dead body fell on top of us, ma'am. Please give us some information.
Oh,
It's most unfortunate. That's why we need people with strong stomachs and strong hearts to investigate matters like these, so you don't worry your pretty head about it.
of course. Okay, yeah. Jean-Jacques, he was a very nice man. We heard about him when he helped that woman a little while back she had gone up to the Temple of V the Temple of V that's up in the sacred lands of V's garden, and apparently went to loot it and pry precious gemstones from the facade, not knowing that there were many traps left behind, and Jean-Jacques, in his kindness, was able to rescue her and became aware of a artifact hidden within that temple. So he approached us for financial backing to go back to these gardens and recover the artifact for us. But unfortunately, it seems like he wrote to us saying that he had recovered the object, but the city guard told us that he did not have it on him when they found him. So we are out our investment.
Was it a dagger?
No, it's called V's heart, and it is said to bestow love upon whoever looks upon it.
Like romantic love?
A love...
Parental?
Agape?
We don't know. We don't know the exact nature of it. We were hoping to study it when Jean-Jacques returned it to us, but unfortunately it seems that either he did not actually have it, or it might have been taken from him. We're really not sure.
So, your church paid this guy to loot your temple?
Hey, that's a good point, Slake.
Yeah. Look, I mean, when you say it like that,
Well, no,
That is weird.
We paid him to recover a sacred artifact from a temple that has been abandoned for hundreds and hundreds of years. While we, of course, hope that the temple remains undisturbed, we believe that it is in the best interest of everybody if the powerful artifacts granted to us by our god are recovered and kept safe by the temples. I don't know why I'm justifying this to a group of children. Is there any...
Well, did he have any other associates that he worked with?
You might want to speak with Hannah? That's the young woman that he rescued from the Temple of V.
Hannah? Hannah?
I named her after other Hannah.
All right. Okay.
Yes, so.
Before we go, though, you said this was the first time he'd worked with your church, or was there a history of a relationship?
Oh, well, he had approached us on some other attempted expeditions, but this was the first time he had solid information, which led to us financing an expedition for him.
But he donated things to you before?
He donated things to other temples in the city. He had not yet donated to us.
Okay, so would you say this guy was popular with gods?
Well, when we prayed on it to ask V if this was a good decision, our god gave us a positive sign, so I believe that at the very least he was favored by the gods for this mission.
Could I ask what the sign was?
Oh, well, one of the ways that we divine V's intentions is by offering up a baked tart at the altar. And once we have eaten the tart, the crumbs will spell out a message to us. And this one was in the shape of a flower.
That tracks.
Wow. That makes so much sense. So your god never, comes down and talks to you or anything?
Only to the very blessed, and not to anybody here in the city, at least not for millennia.
Well, good to know. Thank you, ma'am.
You're very welcome. I wish you the best of luck with your investigation, and I hope that you stay very safe. And if you ever need shelter, just come back here. We are always a safe haven for children.
Ooh, this is moving kind of fast for me. I don't know.
Yeah, I appreciate the offer, but I live in danger all the time, so.
Danger is each of our middle names.
Yes.
Oh, you all have matching middle names.
So just don't worry. We'll go ahead. We'll solve this murder, and we'll get the guy who stole your heart.
Oh.
Huge wink.
Well, if you do, we are posting a reward for anybody who returns the artifact to us. There is enough treasure hunters in this city that a fat purse of silver is the most likely motivation. So please, if you return it, just know that we have we've set aside funds to reward whoever returns the heart to us.
Nice. For love and justice, we're out.
Hell yeah.
Oh, man.
100% poses and dabs.
All three of us dab and walk backwards out of the temple.
Yeah.
We do. It's great.
And she waves and says, okay, goodbye. Have a nice day.
Dungeons and Dabgens.
Yeah. I say, wow, Almanac, you were so smooth in there.
The ladies love me. What can I say?
Yeah, she was really into you. I was a little bit uncomfortable. I was like, whoa, girl. So where's this Hannah person?
Okay, so you guys have another lead with this Hannah character.
Yes, okay. But wait, I forget. Did we get any info on where we might even find this person?
Yeah, do we know where Hannah is?
No, you could go back and ask.
Oh, man. We're gonna look like fools. Almanac, you're good with talking to people. How do we, slide back in there and, ask about Hannah, but in, a really cool way?
What you do is you pretend like you didn't even go there the first time.
Oh.
You just walk in like it's your first time you've ever been in that place.
I'm
Corbin
learning
walks
so
up
much.
to the doors. Corbin walks up to the doors and slams them open and says, I'm a detective and I need some information.
And the same woman is standing pretty much exactly where she was. She's in conversation with, like, another woman, and they were laughing a little bit, and then she looks and goes, "Oh, yes, Mr. Detective, what can I help you with?"
Hi, where's Hannah?
"Oh, I don't really know much about her, but if you're looking for a treasure hunter, I would check the local taverns. Maybe the Weeping Silver?"
Thank you, ma'am. It was good to meet you for the first time. Have a nice day. And Corbin goes back outside.
Corbin, I heard everything. Your execution was flawless.
That worked amazing. I can't even believe.
I gotta be honest with you, that was incredible.
Thank you. You know what I learned from the best, though?
Ayy. I finger guns both of you.
Yeah, we're all three.
We're all three just finger gunsing and going, ayy.
Yeah, triple standoff in the street.
Yeah.
So, you are headed towards, you got the lead that the adventurer known as Hannah, surely a very good-looking adventurer, their local haunt is the Weeping Silver. So is that where you guys choose to go next?
Hey.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
What manner of establishment is this?
Yeah, do they let 11-year-olds in?
Yeah.
Then again, okay, this city feels kind of European. And 2, it's ye old times. So I assume that children just drink beer normally.
Yes.
Yeah, I would agree.
You know, make your own choices about who wants to drink beer and when, but this establishment does not turn children away at the door. It is an ale house. The floor is covered in sawdust, and the sawdust is covering up a nice veneer of vomit that has really got a nice patina on these floorboards.
I'll tell y'all, this actually worked out really well, because this trench coat does unfold if we needed to get on top of each other's shoulders, but I'd rather not.
Oh, wow.
I like that you're prepared.
That's really, it's really smart.
You know, it's never worked for me in the past, but 14th time's the charm, so...
It's a good motto, honestly.
I like your optimism.
So you enter the ale house, and there are groups of people gathered around tables and tankards, and you hear stories flying every which way, tales taller than even Slake. People talking about the big haul, the one that got away. They had a big sack of gold. They were running through a temple, and then, oh no, a monster came and swiped the gold, and they just got away with their lives. And why don't you make perception checks?
That's a 10.
I rolled an 11.
That is a 16.
All right, one of you is listening. The other two are...
And amazingly, it's Corbin.
Well, think of it more like this. You know, the other two, Almanac Slake, you are listening to all these tall tales. Corbin, you tune into the right tall tale. And you hear a young halfling woman who is detailing her adventures in the Gardens of V. She went up there, she found this beautiful temple that was covered in precious gemstones, and she was prying these gemstones out of their settings, because this was a fortune, an absolute fortune, when out of the blue she took just one wrong step and hit a pressure plate, and arrows sprouted from the walls, and she got pinned. It just missed her by just a few inches to the side. It would have gone through her neck, but instead it pierced her pauldron of her leather armor and pinned her to the wall. She would have been left there for dead if it wasn't for the dear departed Jacques-Jean Philippin, who saved her from her predicament. However, in doing so, he set off a gas trap, and they were forced to flee the temple. Then Hannah, she got so sick from the gas. So Jean-Jacques single-handedly carried her back to safety. And she's finishing up this resounding tale, and everybody gives slow claps. They said, "Pour one out for old Jacques-Jean." And they all pour their ale on the floor.
Kat,
Yeah?
can I do an insight check?
Yeah.
I always forget I'm proficient in insight. I want to see if she's
Ooh.
lying or like making up parts of the story.
Sure.
Oh, bitch, that's over 20.
Oh,
Check to see if she's smooched.
Yeah, can I see if
Smooch
she's
insight.
smooch?
she is definitely like playing this much more dramatically than it probably happened. But it seems like whatever she's saying, there's a core of truth to it.
Okay.
Yo, they smooch though?
I come in into the circle and I say, "Do you guys kiss though?"
And everybody turns towards Hannah, as that is a very interesting question. And her face just goes bright red, like it starts from the chin,
Oh my god.
goes all the way up
And
to
they
her
were
hairline, and she says,
roommates.
well, I mean, Jacques Jean was a very handsome man, and
They super smooched.
the adrenaline
God, I
was
think
high,
they did more
and
than
he saved me,
smooch.
and it was a very professional smooch.
They clowned.
I don't know you're a child, what are you doing? And then everybody else laughs, and they move away from Hannah, and she goes, oh, come on, I was trying to get him to buy me a drink. You scared him off.
They super smooch.
My
that's
friend
that's a
Slake-
smooch on both cheeks. Super smooch.
Yeah, double smooch. My friend Slake will buy you a drink if you give us some info. Slake!
Hello, fellow friends. I was just here also in this bar, which is a place that I go to all the time. Did you want me to buy you an alcohol?
It's called Juice, Slake.
Yes, juice.
Juice.
Please, friend, buy me the juiciest alcohol at the bar.
I go up to the barkeep and I slam some money down on the bar and I say, "Hello, barkeep. I'd like one of your most fruitful alcohol juices, if you please."
May the Lord open.
Oh, God. The barkeep looks at you and says, do I already need to cut you off?
No, I'm from out of town. That was just some local slang. I just want a drink for my friend over there, please.
All right. And you pay 2 silver for a tankard of wine.
All right, cool. I bring it over to Hannah, and I say, "A drink for you, friendo," and I pass it over.
She nods and takes a sip and says, so, you guys are new in town, huh?